pleasure to introduce to you the man of the hour,
Tony.
Hello and welcome back to At the Gates. I am Tony, and this is a post-game recap from the Dunedin game where the Toronto Blue Jays are now the Florida Blue Jays, and didn't end up staying for the whole game because it went over 4.5 hours into 12 innings, and yeah, it's quite the day. Started it by losing my wallet on actually leaving it behind on the flight on the plane, and that was a whole conundrum, and I didn't have a lot of time, but ended up getting it back with everything in it. So shout out to everyone at Delta who helped out and got that, and then raced over to Dunedin from the Tampa airport, which is quite the drive. Well over half an hour, even though it's only like 12 miles away. There's no interstates or anything that get you over there. It's kind of just mayhem. And when you take an Uber, it can also be really tough, because when you're in there for close to 45 minutes and the driver isn't that great, you start to feel a little bit sick. So on top of all the nerves and the craziness before that, I just about lost it. And I was thinking, well, Florida's going to be cursed for me, but that was it. The craziness was over. Got to the gates before they opened, was still the first one in line, got in, and what a weird experience. I mean, obviously it's minor league meets major league, but it really, really felt that way. I've been to spring training games and it felt more than that, maybe because it wasn't as drawn out and having random players come in after 2 or 3 innings, but the atmosphere was just something unique, especially because they also only allow just under 1,500 people in, so it's not even full capacity for the minor league baseball park. So that's just weird. Ended up spending about half the game inside. Well, half the planned game, half of the 9 innings inside. Ended up getting a toss-up from Marcus Semien. So thank you, Marcus. I know that you're a huge listener. Then I decided to take a crack at the, probably the best spot in baseball to almost guarantee that you can get a foul ball. And I know that Zach exploited this trick quite well, and I want to say it was probably Greg who spotted it and perfected it first, and Benny has been down there numerous times this year and has probably put up the most numbers overall, and I think he even beat Zach's record for most in one game. So I was able to get 2. There weren't a ton out there when I was out there, and also the ones that did go, actually a lot went into the third base side in by where the parking was. So that was a little bit unfortunate, but I'm not really complaining. I didn't need to put up big numbers. I still ended up putting up a 9, which crazy, but yeah, Florida was a good day, and I'm tired. So this will be a total of 4 straight days of flying, and something I've never done before, and who knows if I will do again, but it's an experience. This trip is different. The reason why I was able to add on Dunedin was because I I had enough rewards for Delta, enough miles that for $11 more I could get round trip to Tampa, and decided to take that. So I guess it helps to stay loyal to a airline, and nothing but positivity so far from Delta. So this is not an ad, but thanks, guys. I don't know much else. There will obviously be content from this game, videos, and we'll see what else comes of it. So, a short episode, especially after having a very long episode with David. So, thanks for listening, and a mighty Floridian thank you, and I'll be back down, hopefully, to a Tampa game again. And especially if you guys build a new stadium, I'll be there. Good night.